You talked a little bit about the business court. Are there other improvements or things that you would like to do or changes that you would like to make in that division?
Well, another thing that motivates me is I think you've seen this year there have been a number of decisions that have been rendered by courts that have that some people might say amount to judges making up the law as they go along. One of my guiding principles is I believe for democracy to work properly, a judge is supposed to take the law as it's written, if it is brought to his attention, in essence, if the issue is raised, he or she must determine that it is constitutional, that it is fair to all parties involved. But once that decision is made, you then need to apply the facts to the law, no matter how you feel about it personally, and make decisions. Judges don't get to make the law. If you want to make the law, go run for what Casey Cox is, a state representative or a state senator, or for Congress. So I'm motivated to try and keep judges doing what I believe they should be doing, which is applying the law as it exists. Whether I like it or not, there are some laws I don't like, quite frankly. But I've had to have that discussion with myself and my friends or wife and come to a commitment that regardless of whether I like them or not, as long as they are the law, I will enforce them, whether I like them or not. And so I think it's just one way for one person to say, hey, I'm committed to making sure that democracy works the way I believe the framers wanted it to work. So that's a motivation for it. Another fact that I see as a litigator, I think the young lawyers coming out of law school and young lawyers in practice are very well educated. They are very bright people and they're very hard workers. With the onset of mediation, though, lawyers, particularly the younger ones, aren't getting into the courtroom and aren't really trying a lot of cases. I think most people would tell you in the area of civil court, the cases that get tried the most are medical malpractice cases, and that's because they usually have a provision in the insurance coverage where the doctor can say, no, I don't want to settle, I want to go to trial, and many doctors want to go to trial to make sure their reputation is protected. Accident cases, personal injury cases do get tried somewhat, but as a general rule, mediation has resulted in most cases being settled. For example, now in Superior Court, you can't get a trial date without going through mediation. You go through mediation, and a case settles, and there's no trial date, and there's no trial. So to address a situation, because there are going to be cases that need to be tried, and younger generations of lawyers are going to have to know how to try cases when those particular cases come up. So what I'd like to do, with the help of some of the larger law firms here in town, is to set up on a quarterly or semi-annual, whatever works best with the parties that want to get involved, trials where on the weekends, so you're not using court time that could be used to serve the citizens when the courts are supposed to be open, but come in on the weekends and let these young lawyers try cases, get high school civic class and have them send some kids down to be jurors and have some witnesses prepared to, maybe some actors could come in and be witnesses, and let these young folks, actually try some cases so that they have a level of confidence in their skills when they actually have to try them for real.